Let's Get Fit is easily up there as the most comprehensive fitness game I have ever played, containing pretty much everything that I wanted in a fitness title since I, started this series. Generating custom workouts, programs, daily challenges, badges and goals, leaderboards, over 100 exercises, and more. However, the issues that plague this game bring it down a big notch, with the game's limited budget being incredibly transparent. Do I still recommend purchasing this game? Well, you gotta watch and find out. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jack Jenkins, and welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Fitness Game Review, and Let's Get Fit is today's victim.
For self-improvement, crafts, and fitness games, go ahead and turn on YouTube and watch Jack.
Trying to fix my headband. Let's Get Fit came sneakily under the radar. I found out about it originally while searching the main page of the Eshop. There was no real marketing in the United States and no physical release. It's from the same publisher of Let's Sing, which I guess is kind of like the sister series, considering it's the same publisher and it has like the Let's in like the same kind of fonts. And it's one of those franchises that I've been meaning to jump onto for a year now. Let's bring back Singing with Jack, baby! Keep coming up with more popular ideas, so it just kind of keeps getting pushed back. I'll get to it sooner or later. With a $30 price tag, I purchased and began my 30-day journey on the game. My idea was to play for it for 30 days every day. My goal was to burn at least 200 calories after 20 minutes of playthrough. That seems to be like my threshold when it comes to like the more intense fitness games, which I'm assuming that this game falls into. With that outline created, I started up the game.
Party till dawn. Great energy. You got it.
On firing it up, you get a whole survey thing, but first it requests using the Let's Get Fit straps. These straps come with the physical version that again did not release in America. Luckily, you can go on Amazon and get the wrist strap for Just Dance for about like $10 for two. I will link what I got below in the description. They both worked wonderfully in both Just Dance and Let's Get Fit. Using these and the Ring Fit Adventure leg strap is all you need to get started on the Let's Get Fit adventure. Also, you need to buy the game. Alternatively, you can use the Joy-Con separately. Still, that changes the play style, and the game won't recognize your moves that well either. There's no option for a controlless method like there is in Yoga Master, which really sucks. For accessibility reasons, I believe there should 100% be kind of like an accessibility or no motion control option in pretty much all the fitness-based game. Not everyone can say run in place, so a game like Ring Fit Adventure has an update for people who are, in apartments or in a wheelchair, so they don't have to run in place. The fact that this game doesn't have anything like this or really any accessibility features is the first of many marks against this game and displays that smaller budget in full force.
Let's get into it with this first move. Here we go.
Once you are all hooked up, you complete the original pre-game survey. It has the traditional gender, weight, and height survey that you get with all these games. And it uses that information to calculate your calories burned. Put a pin in that for later thoughts. After your survey, you get your level and get introduced to your fitness instructors. These instructors are Lucy, the Zen instructor, Jeff, the overall surfer dude bro, Julia, the party girl, and Mike, who should probably be in Tropic Thunder. Seriously though, in all these promotional art, they have him colored super dark, but in the game, he's just like a tanned white dude. Maybe at the end they had to like try and fit in like a diversity quota in the last minute. They're like, hey, let's just turn this dude darker. You know, we gotta meet that diversity quota. So they just threw him in Photoshop for the permissional issues. Either way, it's pretty weird, and it threw me off the first time I started a program with him. All these instructors are bad stereotypes with horrible voice acting. Mike sounds like every D-bag hogging up the Smith machine at Planet Fitness. Julia sounds like a Zumba instructor who will try and hit on your husband after class. It honestly reminds me of like the early 2000s games where they kind of like relied on the whole stereotypical humor. They don't say anything like that's offensive like a lot of the games they did back in those days, but the vocal performances just match that vibe.
Ready to smash it? Here we go.
With these characters introduced, we get to the main menu. You have 3 modes to choose from free, program, or challenge. The free mode allows you to choose whatever pre-made workout is available or generate your own. You can't actually create your own routine though, which is another mark against this game. Who would have thought? The issue with the generator that I've run into is that it tells you that sometimes it's impossible to generate a workout based on the options you've chosen. And that's happened to me many different times. Fun fact, if it's impossible, don't get the player these specific combinations. Seriously, it's user experience 101. I learned that in college. Like, why did game developers do that? Overall, though, the generator works fine when it does give you the options, and you know, the pre-made workouts that are already there are okay. I wish there could be more customizability with the option of creating your own workout from scratch, or like copying and pasting a workout and kind of adjusting it like you could do with Yoga Master. Still, I understand the developers were on a limited budget. Again, you can clearly see how small the budget is, which is fine since it's like a $30 game, but man, I just want like a premium $60 experience so bad. The program is where the meat of the game lies. Each program has you run through a set of exercises that work out whatever part you chose. This section of the game relies on the results of the survey you took in the beginning. So hopefully you guys did not lie. Otherwise, you're going to be working out well or, taking it easy that day. The programs range from getting arms of steel to working out your legs. Each program lasts around 30 days, and each workout lasts around 15 to 20 minutes, depending on the level you are. You can't alternate between the different programs, which is a little weird since you aren't supposed to do legs every single day. You need rest days, especially if you're me and almost like 300 pounds. It isn't clear when you are supposed to take like actual rest days in between, so the actual program base could be clearer.
Let's get into it with this first move. Here we go.
That brings me to the challenge mode. The challenge mode encourages you to do a specific exercise each day for 30 days. Each day of the program will be extended with more reps or like say holding the position for longer. Initially, you just get one workout, a 3-minute plank, but each new week opens up a new challenge. Once I unlocked it, I mostly just stuck with the 70 crunch program since my abs are the weakest part of my body. I gotta get these puppies going. Speaking of which, I just did the start of my planking challenge video. My abs crashed hard. Watch that video coming soon. I wish there were more options available from the start, like maybe 3 so you can choose one that works the opposite of your program, but you can't do more than one challenge. Also, you can't do more than one challenge, so you better like doing push-ups every day for 30 days in a row. The same problem of how you are supposed to like structure these challenges with your workout is here, which is an issue with the overall game. I hate to say this, but again, I understand it's a budget title, so it is a little bit forgivable. However, you have a calendar system built in. Just use that to pre-plan the workouts for the game. It's not that difficult. Once you complete one of these workouts, it gets marked on your calendar. There are spots for all 3 categories, so I originally assumed you're supposed to do each of these every single day. I quickly learned that ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. So I did the challenge and either did the free or program modes. It worked out pretty well for me, and I recommend everyone do it this way. This method gave me about like 25 minutes of gameplay and workout each day, which is pretty good. Since we are at this point, here's my sheet of my playthrough of the game. This is another game that I was quite a few days away from completing the challenge, but I decided to quit. It's just because the game is just kind of bad. Not gonna lie. The game could seriously use another like 6 months in development to stop it from being so damn repetitive. Give you more options, create more visuals. It's just, this game is just so limited and hindered by the fact that the developers had like 3 people and $40. Once you get to the workout, you're greeted by whatever personal trainer you got and their environment. Each one has a distinct environment, which is pretty remarkable in concept. I haven't seen that before in a fitness game. I like that. Each one should have like 3 or 4 of different environments to kind of help ease the repetitiveness and make it more random feeling. But just one's okay. During the workout, you can see the upcoming exercises on the left of the window.
Here we go. Almost done.
The current one you are doing will be highlighted with a timer bar showing you if you are doing your left or right side. After making a move, you get graded from red to green. That then correlates to more workout points, which then determines your rank on the leaderboards. It's a pretty straightforward and kind of standard system that works and is really easy for beginners to understand. Just kind of seeing this page visually, you understand what to do. One thing I would say that this game does incredibly differently, something I really, really like, is the environmental changes. As you are working out, the environment will begin to transform based on how well you do. For example, Julia's little dance studio will turn into a New York rooftop bar to party at. The concept is pretty incredible and a great motivator to work out. If there was like some variety, maybe have the room transform into one of like a few different kinds of sets. Or maybe switch it up, have maybe a transform to another character instructor sets, something different. Of course, this game just disappoints you with a single room and challenge, which is disappointing. But, why be adventurous when you can just be boring? While I am complaining, let me get to the controls. So, you got this game, you bought a strap, you spent the $10 or whatever, or you bought the official Let's Get Fit gear. It should make it easy for the game to read your movements. Well, you'd be surprised. The readings of the motions is very hit or miss. Sometimes I can get it to work, other times I can't get it to read at all. The game does not indicate what you are doing wrong or right, so it's not like you can go through or correct anything. For example, I am not able to get the game to read me doing a plank. Is it an issue with maybe my hips being too high, or are they too low or something? I don't know, since there's no actual feedback in the game, and it doesn't show you any graphs or give you anything. It just boggles my mind. This is something the original Wii Fit game does that this and so many fitness games completely ignore. It's an incredibly frustrating experience since one of the main appeals of these fitness games is real-time feedback if you can. Sure, you can ignore the points and focus on the exercises, but then you can just get a better fitness program in general through Apple Fitness Plus. I truly don't understand how this game has an audience. You can get so much better stuff if you just pay a little bit more, you know?
All right, let's get back to it.
The instructors also don't give you any directions for moves, so if you don't know how to do something, or if you look away at the screen or something, you're out of luck. The game only shows you visually, which is bad design, as some of the exercises have you on the ground facing away from the screen. As an added complaint, the game ties both the voice narration and the sound effects into a single toggle. So if you don't want to hear that annoying ding 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 from doing the exercises, you can't, because then you can't hear the vocals of the coach, and you won't know what exercise you're doing. I have never seen both of these options combined into a single option before, and it is just a truly baffling and terrible design choice. If you look at a screen of a vocal control, they usually have music, SFX, voices. Why did they combine them? The game just reeks of a low budget. In fact, it's so low budget that the calorie counter is wholly broken. Remember when I said to put a pin in that thought? Well, here I am 7 minutes later. So, you get done with the workout and check how many calories you burn. I looked at my watch, I burned 200. But for some reason in this game, a 15-minute workout is about 1,000 calories. Again, I saw that on the screen, I was 700 calories? My watch says 200, which is, a lot more accurate. I have never had a product overestimate the calories burned so much, and it just shows the utter lack of care the developers had in this product. I truly feel like this was made incredibly fast, incredibly cheaply, just to get something out. And that sucks, because we definitely need a game like this. That brings me to the conclusion. I said before the game's workouts and programs are some of the best I've seen in any fitness game. However, the terrible presentation, inadequate controls, this terrible stock music that I didn't even get a chance to listen to because I'm too complaining, and just so much more hinder this game. This game doesn't have enough customizability or gamification to really count as say our fitness boxing or a Ring Fits. Hence, it's more the utility category, which is what I put Yoga Master in. And I vastly prefer Yoga Master over Let's Get Fit. Yoga Master has way more customability, the ability to skip songs, and just the core program of it is better than Let's Get Fit. Let's Get Fit isn't as fleshed out as something like Apple Fitness Plus or even Chloe Ting's free workouts if I compare it to other options I reviewed. It isn't nearly as fun as Just Dance or, like I said, Ring Fit Adventure. It fits in this weird like gray area to me where I reviewed all these different products and it just hasn't really have a good place for it. And I would have to say skip it. It was only $30, which is cheap. Still though, you can get a better value with Ringmaster Ring Fit Adventure and Yoga Master. Even other things like fitness boxing, Chloe Sting's exercises, or like the myriad of other fitness things I reviewed, are a lot better than this game. I will say that while I don't like this game, after playing it for a little while and writing this review, I can kind of see its appeal. You know, it's a one-time cheap payment that really anybody can afford at just $30. I just hope a full-on and fully funded sequel comes out that is just incredibly polished. I am truly sick of all these $30 experiences on the Switch, and I believe most people would much rather pay for a truly polished experience. For those on a budget, then Let's Get Fit is fine, I get. However, I feel like there are way more bang for your buck with all the other options I've listed. So guys, that's it for today's review of Let's Get Fit. If you have different options or opinions, leave it below. If you have suggestions for future videos, also leave a comment below this video and give all my other videos a big thumbs up. That helps out the channel a lot by having it grow. Follow me on Twitter at TrueJackJank. Visit the website jack-jenkins.com to see more and the complete article and other things I have coming up soon. Lastly, have a fantastic day, everyone. All you guys watching are truly, truly amazing. And again, I would like to say if you have a different opinion of Let's Get Fit, please leave a comment below. I'm curious to see what other people think. Maybe they think like, oh, Jack, you're completely wrong. You know, Apple Fitness is blah, 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 blah. These Ring Fit Adventures, blah, 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 blah. Let's Get Fit is the best option. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Because to me, Chloe Ting's free exercises, Let's Get Fit, or Chloe Ting's free programs even, and Let's Get Fit's paid $30 programs, I'm taking this option any time of the day. But I want to see what you guys think. Take it easy.
Last one. Next move. Go. Shining like a star. Great energy. Almost there. Last one. Here we go. Nice.